Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to the Castle of Confusion Part 2. I, Treguard, master of this dungeon, offer you a third chance at the Knightmare challenge, which you've epically failed at so far, you morons. If you would tread the road towards knighthood, you must first walk the path of danger through my castle.
I've still got head rush from...
Oh, me too.
Hello.
Good.
Hello, Treguard. Hello, Julia.
Hello, everyone.
If you're joining us after this live stream has happened and watching this on the YouTube archives, there is a part 1 somewhere. We took a break, we're back, and we're going to take a third swing at this because the first 2 attempts were an embarrassment.
Pitiful.
Let's see, you died first at the hands of a scorpion within... Oh, that's right, 1 go.
The first room.
And then at the hands of taking some random pills you found in a clue room.
Yeah, it wasn't a great track record so far. But
it wasn't the best.
It was rubbish.
Oh, I've got a fever. Sorry, I'm playing the live stream in the background. That doesn't help. Yeah, so welcome back, everyone. If you're new to this part of the evening or didn't see it the first bit, then... we're playing Choose Your Own Adventure live, and you guys are choosing what happens. That's the short of it.
I have a live question.
Okay.
I have a live question from Russell Priest. Hello, Russell Priest.
Hi, Russell.
Hi. He asks, how do I comment live?
Very good question. If you're watching live and you're struggling on commenting, first of all, it depends where you're watching from. If you're watching it in Twitter or Google+, hover over the video. There's a little YouTube button down the bottom right. Click it, and you'll go through to the actual YouTube page. Once you're there, you will be able to see a chat box on the bottom right-hand side, and you should be able to comment in there. Hopefully, you might need a Google Plus account to do that. Thinking about it.
But he's got one.
I did just see he.
Yeah. So sort it out, Russell.
Yeah. Sort it out is our advice.
So that was a good handling of a technical question. Well done.
Thank you. Are we ready to play, Dungeoneers? Are we all
Yes.
You are.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that as a yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Obviously, just say if there's any audio problems or you can't hear gameplay Treguard or Julia or myself, but otherwise we're going to assume you can. So let's get cracking.
So are we starting? Oh, are we having an explanation of what's going on? Or are we going to assume?
If you missed the first
familiar?
part, you snooze, you lose.
Okay.
You'll have to go find that later.
So are we on green?
You are on green.
Good.
Yeah.
You have a
That's
choice.
really cryptic.
Slightly difficult, harder, or difficult.
So as a recap, the first one we played, where we died within 2 seconds, we were on difficult. No, were we?
Yes.
We were on the hardest.
Yeah, we were on the
second time
hardest.
round, we took it down a notch, failed again miserably.
So, if we want to have a good, fulfilled game, we
I
may-
fear, team, there is only one option remaining.
Yeah.
There really is.
I really think
We're not
we've
even
tried
going to
the
throw it
other
over
two.
to a vote. So
I think
we've
we're
got
just
to
going to go for
just do the easiest option.
I think so.
As you reach the threshold, a giant hand seizes you and hurls you through darkness into the next chamber of the dungeon. In Knightmare Castle, the dungeon chambers are not connected in the normal physical sense, and merely walking from one to another is not always possible. Sometimes you'll be transported by magic. Disconcerting at first, but you will get used to it. The chamber you emerge into has 4 doors, numbered 1 to 4. The first is labelled Fire Exit. The second carries the symbol of a siege mortar bomb. The third, a chalice. And the fourth, a broadsword. Which will you take?
What does a siege mortar bomb look like?
A bomb.
Okay, good. Does that mean we've gone down to amber automatically because we've moved into a new room?
I might, in fairness, you didn't go through a door because you were thrown in
We
by
were
a
thrown
giant
in
hand,
by
so I'll let you
a
off on that
huge
one.
hand.
I don't like that system of moving around
Okay.
your house. I also think the feng shui in this room is all off.
It's like being grabbed by the claw.
Yeah.
Like
It's dropped wherever.
yeah, like yeah. So it was a fire exit. We did well with that one. We didn't go through it because we saw logic. The bomb, and I missed the other two.
a chalice, and a broadsword.
Broadsword.
I personally, if you want my advice, chaps, yeah, the chalice.
I reckon the others are destruction. A chalice, unless it contains poison.
They don't want your advice. They're still thinking about Bill.
They are, and I can see they're still banging on about beefy
and
Bill.
pie, some of them.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
But aren't we all? Let's face it. I'll perk right up the second we find a pie in this dungeon.
Oh, we had a good pie this week. It's a digression. We did though.
Yes, we did have a nice pie.
Anyway.
Okay, first one in. Oh no, first one in is Broadsword from Russell Preece. Controversial.
Oh, Russell Preece.
Then Bill Rainey, he's going with Chalice.
Oh, see, I'm going to go with Bill here.
There should be more, but come on, audience.
Another Broadsword.
Angry.
Huge.
A chalice, a broadsword. Literally 50-50 between the broadsword and the chalice.
Oh, we need one more deciding vote.
BK Price qualifies it because it's the name of a Jethro Tull album. So he doesn't just pick a door, he philosophizes about it as well.
But, chalice and Holy Grail and all
Dearest
that.
Claudio says chalice because I think we could all use a drink after dying twice.
Wise words. Yes,
Crystal Crow has just swung the balance to chalice. So let's go with chalice. The majority vote by 1 is chalice, so we shall do that.
Let's do it.
And let me fill my chalice.
This time, of course, you have... oh no, I was going to say you've gone through a door, but actually, the giant hand grabs you once again and whisks you into the darkness. As your vision clears, you emerge into a dungeon chamber with 2 exits. Suddenly, you hear the ringing of tiny bells, and Folly the Jester appears. He has a riddle for you.
Here we go.
How is it possible to discard right and find what's left is still right? He must be referring to the 2 exits. Which will you choose? The right exit or the left exit?
How is it possible to discard right?
Yeah.
And
find that what's left is still right.
Okay, chaps, so that on the screens there is the riddle. How is it possible to discard right and find what's left is still right?
Because it's...
So it's a word game, I reckon. You've got a word, take away a letter.
Oh, I was just going for left because you're taking away right. So it's just left and that's right.
Oh, and there are greater brains than ours in the... In the... That can
I totally got that just then.
What, say again?
Right, so how is it possible to discard right? So you take away the option in left and right, take away the option of right, so left is still right is incorrect.
Ooh!
Julia wins. Left is still right.
Oh, what's left, as in what remains?
Yes. Or left as in left hand. Left.
That's how you know you've got...
Yeah, because it's well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the very drunk lady has nailed it, and she got there quicker than you guys.
As well.
As well as what?
As well as drunk, blonde.
Oh, true. You got it.
Julia wins.
Julia wins.
I'm totally bowing out. If I'm wrong, I'm blaming the drink.
Well, you don't even have to bow out. You will be kicked out by gameplay Jane.
Yeah, I'm already on 2 strikes, aren't I?
Yep.
But anyway,
Dearest Claudio says if you turn around, left and right switch places. Yes, but then you're not facing the doors and you're walking backwards through the dungeon, which I'm not ruling out as probably the best thing for us to do. However, for the purposes of advancing through the dungeon, we're not going to face the doors
Also,
backwards.
there might not be outways because we were picked up and put in there by a giant hand.
That is true. Wouldn't that be good? You come home drunk one night and you just go bed and just the hand just picks you up from the living room.
That would be awesome.
And pops you in the bedroom.
Yeah.
A warning, team. I'm getting bad news from Germany.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the stream isn't available in Germany due to the probable violation of musical rights.
What?
Wow.
What, this stream we're currently in?
Yes.
What have we done to Germany?
Totally being picked up on the internet. Proud moment for Julia. But yes, Germany.
Yeah.
Bad news in Germany. Why? What have you done to Germany?
Fuckf.
I agree with that. What have we done?
Wow.
Well, because we played the Knightmare theme tune.
Wow. Which is
a British
30
TV
years
show.
old?
Yeah, and 30 years old. It's a British TV show.
Wow. That's we haven't done. Take it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Why didn't we get a copyright strike for that?
Yeah, there are reasons on that one.
Wow. Sorry, Germany.
No, I'm not. I'm not sorry. You're missing out because of your stupid bloody restrictions.
But anyway,
I'm annoyed by that.
Back to the answers.
Anyway, back to the answers. Everyone's saying, "Go, Julia. Jaws a genius," and then go left.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's right.
No, and how can you discard right? And what's left is still
Go left.
right.
No. You
what's
misunderstood.
Oh,
You misunderstood.
I did.
Right.
Oh, who's
so
the
you take
motley
away.
fool now?
Right. So you got left and right.
I get it.
You get?
I'm with you.
You sure?
Left,
Sure,
please.
you don't need a blue Peter.
I'm fine. Left, please.
You sure?
Yes.
Good. The chamber you have entered
Sorry.
has no apparent exits, but light from a high window illuminates a broad oak table in front of you. On the table in front of you are various objects. There is a brass key, a silver ingot, a small crossbow, and a crusty pie.
Yeah! Bring it on! There's your pie, guys.
Examine these objects closely. The far wall of the chamber cracks and splits, revealing the vast, craggy features of the wall monster, Granitas.
Granitas!
Oh dear, echoes the voice of Traegard. There is extreme risk of either being eaten or bored to death by this tedious creature. If you want to avoid both these fates, be sure to answer him correctly. I have but one question, drones Granitas. What do you call a two-legged dragon? How will you answer? A. Tyrannosaurus Rex. B. A wyvern. Or C. Stephanie.
C. Stephanie.
That is, what do you call a two-legged dragon? Is it Tyrannosaurus Rex, a wyvern, or Stephanie?
Alright, so we have got someone speaking to us out of his Granitas. We've got a riddle, and then we get to choose our pie. And you know we're on easy street, guys, once we get that meat pie.
Love the pie.
Gotta love the pie.
Oh!
Yes.
Do we need to go down the life force?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm so the bringer
Why
of
do you
life
keep
force.
saying that?
Because it's an important rule.
She keeps forgetting.
Okay.
Do we have to go down to Amber?
Yeah.
Sorry. But I'm playing by the rules. These are the rules. Carry on. So, legged.
Two-legged dragon.
Legged. Do you need to have the apostrophe like the?
I'm not Chaucer. That'll do.
That's a hyphen.
I know. I can't. What legged as in like that?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Good. I think it's a wyvern. Obviously, well, that's the only obvious answer, really.
Well,
Unless it's
Your
like-
audience appears to agree with you.
I don't know
yes,
what a
everyone's
wyvern is.
saying.
What's a wyvern? Oh, obviously a
It's a
two-legged.
two-legged dragon. Hey!
Hey!
Yeah, everyone's going wyvern. Let's do the wyvern. Oh, someone's asking what the fourth thing is. I'll clarify the options on the table in a second. We're going wyvern, please.
Granitas is disappointed. As he disappears, a door is revealed in the right-hand wall. You re-examine the objects on the table and sensibly decide to eat the pie. Life force status green.
Yes.
Excellent.
Good work.
Now for the clue objects. Keys, of course, are always useful. The silver ingot could be used as a bribe, but the crossbow looks to be an efficient weapon. Make your choices and mark them on your adventure sheet.
Key, ingot, take off the meat pie, we've eaten that.
Oh, sorry, yeah. And we can only pick up one, is that right?
Two.
Two.
One.
I will
Two.
say that I know from watching this game as a kid, the silver ingot is really important. You generally get to a stage where someone will only let you pass or won't kill you if you give them an ingot.
And just to clarify, can we take 2 or is it just 1?
It's 2 of the 3.
It's 2 of the 3. So brass key, silver ingot, crossbow. I, as I admit last time, have never watched this or done it before. I'm sorry. So I don't know as much as my learned fellow here.
Learned apostrophe.
Yes,
Yeah.
one of those. I like those. So I don't know. I guess a key might be useful, but because we don't want to take a weapon because of the rules at the beginning.
Oh yeah, if you missed out on part 1 of this live stream,
There were rules.
Treyguard, explain the policy on weapons. She's fallen asleep.
Sorry, I didn't think you were asking me something there. I thought you were saying, Treyguard, explain the policy on weapons. And then...
Oh, sorry, no, it was a question aimed your way.
And told us that we couldn't have any. Or that they were bad.
Well, that sums it up, really, that they're bad.
Yeah.
Weapons are bad, you shouldn't do weapons.
Because we're
Don't do weapons, kids.
It's trust and justice. Truth and justice, not trust.
Trust and justice.
That's a different thing.
Alright, the comment speaks.
No weapons, capital letters.
Take the table.
Astrikali, I know what she meant about the accent, and no, the accent isn't needed.
Oh, okay.
Accent, yeah, like the
the
thing,
learned,
not the
like...
apostrophe, right? Yeah, okay, never mind. Moving on.
Right, take the table.
No weapons.
See,
is
no
what Crystal
weapons.
Crow is saying. Bill, key and ingot. Russell, ingot. It's all about the bribery. Yeah. Key and silver. Key and ingot. Key and ingot. Take the table. Ingot and key. Yeah. Take the table. Or is that a weapon? The price is right. Take the table. Oh God! Everyone's picking the option that doesn't bloody exist.
The price.
Thing is, if weapons aren't allowed, they shouldn't be included in the bloody adventure.
But that's the dilemma.
You see, you're wrong, because we always want an opportunity for the little children to get it wrong.
Yeah, that is true. And Tobias Henriksson, who I don't think we'd seen beforehand. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
It also agrees
Tobias is a
ingot
great
and
name.
Tobias Henriksson, like
Oh,
Scotland.
that's such a good name. You
Swedish
should make
way.
some gin.
Why?
Because it sounds like a gin name.
Tobias Henriksson.
Yeah. Would you not drink a glass of Tobias Henriksson?
Are we back on ingesting big Bill's beefy extracts again?
Would you like a glass of Tobias Henriksson?
I certainly would.
Hello? He doesn't even have an avatar when you're falling over him.
He's over 13.
name.
We're probably in massive trouble with his
God,
parents.
yeah.
Wow.
In trouble with Germany and parents in one episode.
I'm
Good
sorry.
Are you
going.
from Germany? How are you even watching this?
No, it's spelled in a kind of Finnish way. Is that
Have we got
Finnish or
some sort of,
Swedish?
Like
That does look like
dark
Swedish
net
name.
stream going on here.
Hi, sorry.
Thomas Henriksson,
Sorry.
where are you from?
Sorry.
Anyway, key and
Carry
ingot.
on.
Carry on, moving on very swiftly.
Okay, good. Good. Have you written them down?
No,
Yeah.
written
I
what
bet you
down?
haven't,
Oh,
have
sorry, the things that we just picked up.
Yeah, no,
God, sorry,
they're
I'm
written
miles
down.
away.
We just didn't delete crossbow.
Yes.
Good grief. Right, anyway,
Wow.
now pass through the door, is what it says. You know what you have to do if you pass through a door?
Mm. Our life force goes down to amber.
It does.
And again, if you're not initiated, there's green, amber, and red, and then death. So.
No warning, team. The small chamber you stagger into is dominated by the massive circular shape of a great siege mortar bomb with a burning fuse. The bomb is suspended in a rope sling above your head and out of sight. Frantically, you look around for a means of escape, but the only exit is locked. Check your possessions. If you have a key, go
Yes.
to 96.
Reviving the people in the comments. Well done.
Why do we always stagger into these chambers?
And how did we see? How did we see the bomb?
Wow.
Well, yeah. How do we
Fair
see the
point.
bomb when it's out of sight?
Yeah, that was another question.
It's going...
Could just be really bad signal.
And we, being arms experts, we
And drunk.
instantly recognise that as a siege mortar bomb
Picking holes in
in
the
a children's
storyline.
book. Yes, that is what I am capable of.
So,
Tobias
What do we-
Henriksson,
yeah,
Swedish.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi.
Russell, has Julia run out of booze? No, she's got so much more, and that worries me.
Hey, who lasted longer than you did last week? Last week, Zeke didn't?
You did actually round Russell Priest's house.
I did.
This conversation is starting to take a bad turn. I assume BK Price is only up to the bit where we were talking about Tobias and Jimmy Savile, which is a name you shall not invoke in this 90s TV show.
Good morning, team.
Sorry, yeah, no,
about Jimmy Savile.
Open the door. Open the door.
Anyway, moving on.
We open the door. There isn't even an option here.
There was no option.
Dilly-dallying.
Well done. You knew that key would come in handy. But wait! The lock is jammed!
Oh! Goodness.
You will have to throw your whole weight on it. Check your life force status. If your status is green or amber, the door opens.
Yes!
Is it green or amber?
Yes!
Result.
But now it's red because we're going through a door, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
The force hurls you into the next chamber. Oh, I don't know. Did you go through did you go through a door then? Or was it the force?
Well, talking about copyright restrictions, get George Lucas on the phone.
This is all wrong.
I think if a force is propelling us in, we shouldn't lose a status.
I agree.
I'm with you on it.
I agree.
Yeah, good one. Can we keep it at amber, yeah?
You haven't really gone through a door.
No, we were propelled by a force.
The door was jammed and you ran into it, and now the force has propelled you.
Exactly,
so, fair enough.
Yeah.
The force hurls you into the next chamber, which is a great cave arching away into darkness. You are teetering on the edge of a deep, deep chasm, and the ledge where you stand is lit with a strange green light. Across the chasm from you, a woman lounges elegantly on a rock.
If you watch the very first episode of this,
she is richly dressed and carries a distinct aura of threat.
Oh, no, we didn't like her. Oh.
Not another unwanted visitor, she sneers. Well, if you enter without warning, you can't expect hospitality. I am Lilith, and this is my domain. If you wish me to create a causeway so that you may pass, I shall expect payment. She raises her arms and makes an obscure gesture of power. Rock to rock and stone to stone, span the cliff and cross the zone. The magic causeway materializes and glitters before you. As you hurry across, check the clue objects you have with you. If you don't have the silver ingot, you're in loads of shit. Otherwise, Lilith accepts the silver that you press into her pale, elegant hand. You have pleased me, she says, and for this pleasure I gift you a spell. It is called Shield, and it must be used only in the direst need. She also hands you a bunch of grapes, which you may use to restore your life force status to green. Great. The exit from the cave lies through the open jaws of a huge, monstrous head carved into the rock face.
Great work, team. That was really good item picking.
I'm just remembering your last encounter with Lilith.
Yeah, with the bone.
It was a disaster. We tried to give a rib bone, and obviously...
Because of your knowledge of the theology. No, it doesn't cast... Does it cast theology?
Yeah, but basically Lilith is the first woman in the Bible, not Eve, as many people think. So giving her the rib bone, for obvious reasons, just reminded her of the woman that usurped her, and she got pissed off and threw us down the cavern, and that was pretty much our undoing, wasn't it?
Yeah, we went
died
and then we
quite
died.
quickly then.
Yeah. What are the comments? What's going on?
Yeah, the comments. Not Lucas, Disney, of course. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. I think that's going to be great. Not the time. If Lilith didn't want visitors, she shouldn't have connected her room to the rest of the dungeon. Just saying. Maybe she didn't. Maybe it's just the hand keeps dropping people. You imagine you're asleep at night and there's just a big hand throwing people into your room. Like, oh, please go away. At least capitalise off it. Give me some ingots. That's what's happening.
Ingots.
So yeah,
why don't we pay him ingots anymore?
Because that would be ridiculously
How big is
inefficient.
an ingot?
About that big by that big and made of silver, so it's really heavy.
That's too heavy. I can't fit that
If
in my
someone
wallet.
tried to pay you in ingots, you wouldn't be happy.
What are they paying me for?
Pizza.
Okay.
You make a
Right.
pizza, you sell it, and they give you an ingot and say, have you got any change?
I haven't got enough room in my wallet to carry ingots.
And it'd be so heavy, your bag would snap if you tried to
Yeah,
put
I'd
it
be
in there.
really angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morning, team, sounds the voice of Traegard. You have entered the great corridor of the catacombs. All kinds of monsters and dangers are here. Exit with haste, or your quest ends here. This corridor stretches out ahead of you, and it's the one I've got the picture of, incidentally, if you've watched my Knightmare junk video. There is one exit door close by on the left. The symbols of a chalice glow above it. A further 10 metres or so beyond, there is a second door in the right-hand wall. But almost before you have time to think, there is a fearful, deep growling.
What was on the right?
And two burning red eyes appear in an awesome blackness at the end of the passage.
Awesome.
As the monster advances swiftly down the corridor, the eyes glare at you with inhuman malice. You will have to think quickly, as the monster is already level with the right-hand door.
Here we go, guys.
Your options are to take the left door, cast the shield spell and try the right door, or attack the monster.
Right, so let's examine these.
Oh no!
Shield and right.
You think? Yeah, no, definitely.
Shield and
right.
Do you get the point?
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, if you didn't hear that at home, we had the countdown music playing in the background.
Which was really stressful.
And we didn't have time to ask you. We got hurried on by the Game Master, so we went
I'm just pointing out, you're in the corridor of the catacombs and there's a thing
There
coming
it
at you.
is. Shield and right.
Shield and
I'm
right.
happy to
Always
account
right.
for lag, but I ain't going to wait around on this one.
Shield and right,
Shield
please.
and right.
Shield and right?
Yes.
You sure? Does the
Yeah.
audience agree with you?
I don't know.
Well, it didn't give us an option to even consult them.
But no, I was just pointing out that allowing for lag,
Oh.
I'm not going to just let you take forever on this.
Okay, alright, okay.
Oh well. Our option is
there's
shield
20
and right.
people,
In which case...
two of
Our
which are
option.
me.
Right. So,
What are they talking about? They're all having a conversation amongst
I
themselves.
have no idea, but I'm glad they're making friends. Right,
Concentration.
so it's dash left,
Shield
use your
and right.
shield and go right, or attack the creature. I think option C is a
Foolish.
foolhardy one. Yes.
As we have no weapons, and we're on green, mind. We have full life force.
But the creatures in this book can kill you like that.
Oh really? And
Yeah,
what is
oh,
it?
yeah.
You just
Oh,
see red
yeah.
eyes. Is that
So there's an
Red
exit
eyes
door
starting.
on the left with a chalice above it, a right-hand door that the thing is already nearby, or you could use shield and try the right door anyway.
Also, recap on the very beginning of the book. It said, "If in doubt, go right." There's a general rule of thumb. If you're in a panic and have no idea what to do, aim right. Not saying that's definitive because we did do that earlier and it got us in trouble. So
Yeah.
don't know how much salt you should pinch that with, or whatever the phrase. So just think about that. Is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they saying? Shield and
What are
right.
they saying?
We went chalice first. Cross my fingers. We did go for the chalice
Yeah,
first
I
of all,
thought
and
was
it served us well,
that.
didn't
It did serve us well.
That's
Shield and
true.
right. Shield and right. Fart at the monster. Option D. Table and north.
Good. Thanks, Russell. Thanks for that.
I don't understand table and north.
And then it's just getting weird. Someone seconds at the fart. Taunted a second time. I gotta say chalice. Always follow the right path.
Yeah.
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 In honor of Tobias and his fine distillery of gin, we are.
I don't even like gin.
We're going shield and right.
Okay.
But thanks for everyone's input.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with what we said originally.
As the spell takes effect, a shimmering shield of power forms around you. I want to see shimmering shield actions. You charge the monster and pass straight through it untouched.
Right.
And ram right.
It actually says, great! You're completely right.
Yes.
Great!
Great.
You've reached the level 1 wellway.
With an exclamation mark.
It does.
Excellent.
Before you can descend to the next level, you will have to get past the guard in front of you. He has an evil-looking curved blade resting on his armoured shoulder. On his breast is the symbol of a green eye. Intruder alert, level 1, he growls. The password is the name of my leader. Only his servants may know it. Give it now. If you can guess the password, Oh, hang on a second. If you can guess the password, you may check this by looking at page 21, line 1, word 6. Forgive me just for a second. I think I might need to look at page 21, line 1, word 6.
What was on his? What was the thing on his
On
breast?
his moob.
Oh, I get it. Sorry, it was a green eye.
Yeah.
I get it. Sorry, I've just got it. The password is the name of my leader, and only his servants may know it. I actually have the answer in front of me because it's
That's
just
not
given me a
helpful.
massive clue.
Is this something we'd only know if we'd read the novella that goes with this book?
No, it's
Oh.
somebody you've already encountered.
Green Eye.
Who's
Well,
Green
Lilith
Eye? We
is-
didn't go in the green eye.
We've encountered,
Lilith.
guys, Granitas. I can't see, he didn't have anything to do with Green Eye, really.
No, Lilith. Didn't we have a jester or something as well? Or was that
We
previous?
did, but he's not, he's just a jester, he doesn't have soldiers.
Who's likely to have staff?
Merlin. What's he got to do?
Green eye.
He's likely to have a staff.
No, to have staff.
Oh,
not a
sorry,
staff.
it's your mental accent. Yes.
Staff or
Staff.
a staff, as in a weapon.
Staff as in
Staff.
people working for you.
Right, staff. Right, good.
Staff.
I'll be the southern translator.
So it's a staff.
Oh,
Staff.
just a quick
Sorry.
hello to Dave Chaos. Celebrity in the building.
My comments haven't caught up that quickly.
Celebrity in the building. Hello, Dave. Please tell everybody.
Bribe him. We don't have anything.
Can I
to
bribe you with a pie?
We have nothing to bribe him with.
No, you haven't. You need to say who his boss is.
Staff. Who will?
It's not Granitas. It's not the Jester.
It's gonna be
Lilith.
I've not really met anybody else on this journey, frankly.
I think it's Lilith.
Oh, is she envious? So she's got green eyes. Green-eyed
I don't know
monster.
if she is. Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, of
Good.
course she is.
She kind of is.
Because
Well,
she's envious of Eve.
It's
It's
Lilith.
logic.
It's the only
Hey,
one we
I
got.
worked with logic before and I won, so
You did. I'll give you that one.
yeah. I don't know how much.
But we'll just wait and just make sure.
Yeah, Bob.
What?
Bob. BK Price. Bob.
In reference to.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just wait until people catch up and
Yeah.
we will.
Yeah, just to explain to anybody who's just started watching, because we are a few people up now, we're slightly behind you, unfortunately, on the comments, because YouTube just lags like hell,
by
basically. So we have to just
45
wait.
minutes. We are
Just seems to be
45
getting
minutes
longer and
in the
longer and
future
longer.
I
right
hope
now.
you enjoy.
Longer and longer and longer and longer and longer.
I hope you enjoyed the pauses.
I'm enjoying the pauses because it means I get to fill up from this beer that I made myself, I'll have you know, and it's bloody delicious.
And you're pouring it like a noob.
Because this is the inaugural ceremony for the beer, which I have poured so badly, I'm trying to I'm trying to pour it out of a barrel, to be fair, so.
Yeah, point the glass.
I didn't, that's like.
Oh.
Anyway,
Warning team, if you don't get on with this quickly, I'll be asking for the barrel.
sorry. The comments, oh no, here we go.
The ingot.
Oh, that
far
Dave
behind?
Chaos. Alright, mate. Yeah, how far behind are you? Someone's saying the ingot. Doesn't help.
Wow.
I think
Long way behind.
in lieu of any comments
Oh,
coming from the
hang on.
adventurers at home,
I've
Lingot.
got loads of them. They are saying Lilith, 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 Lilith. And then Tobias
Johnny Depp.
Henriksson just said, drink some Tobias Henriksson, will you?
absolutely. Oh wow, these are flooding in now.
Yeah.
Must have been some kind of bottleneck in
Yeah.
the comments.
Tell us when you get this comment because I'd love to see the delay. I've just got it.
Just got it now. Yeah, just got it. Right, so yep, Lilith it is. Let's go with Lilith.
Password accepted, says the guard, and stands aside
Awesome.
to let you enter the wellway and descend to the next level.
Hey, well done, guys.
Splat! You have fallen into the darkness of level 2 and landed on a huge jam tart. Even though it's a bit squashed, you can't afford to be choosy. You eat it.
Yeah.
Life force status green.
Yes.
Good. It already was. So
No, 'cause
Always with the pastry. As you
Also
eat,
pastry.
torches on the walls of this great chamber are lit by an unseen hand, but the relief that you feel at being able to see is soon wiped out by a monstrous rattling sound from the far end. You catch your breath as the great skeletal figure of a catacombite clatters towards you, with the jaws of its huge skull snapping aggressively. You haven't much time, and there are no exits to be seen. A catacombite is what's on the front cover of this book. They're not nice.
Oh, I've got to show people what this looks like then, because
Oh, you got a picture?
I can find one very, very quickly.
Now you too can see the horror.
Yes, this is a catacombite. Imagine this.
Is that what it is?
This is what's coming towards you right
Oh
now.
my god, why?
We've got. How well can you see that? That is what we've got. Oh god.
A few pictures.
There we go. So it's a skull with legs and human eyes.
That's horrible.
It's not great,
I
is
don't
it?
like it.
It's after your jam tart.
That was a
landed in-
poison jam tart. That's what that was.
Anyway, you got two options.
Yes.
If you want to run, you can do that. If you want to cast a spell that you don't have, you can do that. So you've got no choice in this one, kids, I'm afraid.
Sorry, guys. Yep, we're running.
As the sharp teeth of the catacombite take hold, you have plenty of time to consider your folly. This is a slow, painful death. Perhaps next time you will do better.
Oh no! No!
You dropped yourselves right in that one, T.
You suck!
No, we don't. We got to level 2. That wasn't too bad.
Can we do it again?
No. No, we didn't do too bad. We got to level 2. That's alright.
But we didn't have any options.
Oh, they couldn't see. Oh, hang on. Sorry, they couldn't see. Oh, bugger.
You can't see.
No, how long is my screen not being...
I can see you, but I can now hear myself echoing back at myself.
How long was the screen sharing before? Like, could you see the notepad and stuff?
How long has this been going on?
Yeah, apparently I just had it full screen on our faces. I thought we had this view on. Sorry that you couldn't see this.
Yeah, that must have been boring.
Yeah, wow, sorry about that. No, we had a little notepad going on with all the stuff and all the options, and we wrote down the riddles and stuff for your benefit, and because I'm an idiot, I didn't share this bit of it. Anyway, that's what did you call it? A catacroc, a dial.
Catacombite.
Catacombite.
I'm echoing.
Ooh.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, no, you're sounding okay, yeah. So,
Hello. I'm alright now.
You
Oh, not.
Not getting it on this end.
I am.
Okay.
That's horrible, by the way.
Yeah, this is what
Very
just
cool.
killed us in our third attempt at
Oh,
a kids choose your own
we're so
adventure
bad
book.
at this.
You
Well,
suck.
How could we have done any better?
I will point out
though?
that we don't suck because from the very off, when we started the invite earlier on today, we said it's all up to the people at home. We've got
Okay.
very little to do with this. So any
Yeah.
successes and failures are bestowed upon you. So there we go. Oh, it's been full screen the whole time. Well, great. Get to see our acne in glorious detail.
The question, audience, is whether you want one more go.
We can't. There was only 3 options. There were only 3 dungeons to go for.
In fairness, though, you didn't get very far through 2 of them, did you?
The first one, we died at the first hurdle.
The first one, you died at on the second, the second paragraph.
I think we'd be.
That was really
That was
embarrassing.
really shocking.
If the audience approves, we
Yeah,
could.
it's an audience decision.
Oh,
because,
Carol.
you know, I don't have this death sound lined up for nothing.
You've got a use out of it, to be fair.
Yeah, it's done the mileage, hasn't it?
Hmm.
Everyone's.
Look, audience, I've got a death sound, a countdown clock, the theme tune from Vision on. I don't line up all this stuff for my own entertainment.
We've sorted out the screen so you can actually see other things other than us. So,
Oh, poor Crystal Crow's saying, you don't suck. This is brutally difficult. It's all our fault. It's not, honestly, sweetheart. It's not.
Well, at least you know where the responsibility lies. In the
Honestly,
truth.
I was joking. It's not your fault at all.
It is.
Please.
It's always the team's fault.
Always.
Do the Scorpion one again from BK Price.
Yeah, I reckon so.
I think that's a good idea. It's only because everybody wants to hear the theme tune again.
Yeah, totally.
That's true. Very quick.
And
Sorry, go on.
also, we have a cat now. Anyway.
Right. Okay. So we're going to. Oh, Crystal Crow is saying back up and choose the chalice door on this one.
I don't think that's allowed.
It's not loud, is it?
Rule 6 is quite specifically do not cheat.
We're playing this book
Yeah.
on Iron Man mode. Quite literally. So, anyway, I suppose there might be a few new people joining us. Hello and welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
Just in case you
Very
don't
glad
know.
to have you here.
Very
Very
glad.
glad.
Ah,
Yeah, very
happy
glad.
viewings.
Neat.
Very, very glad. And if you've got friends who want to come, I'm not being facetious at all here, we would really, really like to see them. So if you've got any people on Google Plus or anybody out there that you know is there who would watch it, then, or even if they wouldn't watch it, make them watch it.
Yeah. So
Make
yeah.
them watch it.
Share it anyway.
Share on Google Plus. Share on Twitter. Don't share it on Facebook. I don't want them.
Ooh.
Those people here. So, just no, forget Facebook, because it's just going to be a bunch of it's going to be people's mums coming, and we don't.
That's okay. Isn't your mum here?
I think my mum is watching. Hi, mum. Mum, share this on Facebook. No one else. Just Zeke's mum is allowed to share this on Facebook.
Russell just asked me to hold my phone up when I got this message, but I've only just looked at my phone, so I don't think that's an adequate test of how long the delay is. So,
No, it's not.
at my watch, it's 11:12. So I don't know if that's helpful. I thought it probably is. There you go. That was it.
Yeah, right.
That was my
Anyway,
introduction.
so if you're at all confused as to what's happening, we are playing those old choose your own adventure books where you kind of read through it and you turn to the pages depending on what you decide to do. And
And
this
it has
one,
that horrible picture on the front of it, and I don't like it. It's staring at me.
yes, this is the very one we're reading from. I'm going to leave it up there because it's making
I
everyone
really don't
uncomfortable.
like it.
I love
Please
it.
don't.
I'm going to get that
Nasty.
printed out.
If you don't want me to have nightmares
What do you think?
tonight,
See what you did there. Knightmare. Hey. I'm going to get this printed. Our back bedroom wall. What do you reckon?
what, opposite the hat monster?
Yeah, we won't talk about that. Because it's embarrassing for me. We've got a hat stand in our room because that's just how frigging British we are.
That's how many hats we have.
We need to
6
buy an
minutes.
extra hat stand. We've run out of hat space. And anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I hallucinate sometimes and think it's a monster at the end of my bed. I'm scared of the dark. No. Right, anyway, so that's what we're doing, and we're playing this book, and this came from the 90s TV series Knightmare, which is a British show. It was just glorious, wasn't it, Jenny?
It still is.
It still is, yeah.
still
It
is.
hasn't aged a day, so that's what we're doing. You don't need to know of the TV show to join in here. You don't need to know of the book. So.
What you do need to know is your left from your right, and to take the pie. Other than that,
Always
you're
say-
fine.
And
That's not on
Beefy
the
Bill's extract.
Ugh.
Big Bill's beefy extra.
That was
yeah.
it. Big Bill's beefy extract.
It's
Blimey.
empty eye sockets follow you when you move.
Hey, look, I've got
They're
the
not
actual
empty though,
book
are
in
they?
front of me.
No, there's actual eyes in them.
Mm.
It's
Actualized.
creepy. It reminds me of, and I was telling Jenny this earlier, it reminds me of this poster. No. That wasn't it. The original Evil Dead poster with the eyes. That one. My uncle had that when I was a kid, and I used to stay around his house, and he had that in his
Guest
guest
room.
room. Yeah, that.
Terrifying.
There
Right.
is actually one picture on Google of the actual catacomb bite from the show, which it somehow
Oh,
just
was it
isn't
on the show?
scary, actually.
I don't remember that. I don't remember it being on the show.
It was on the show.
Oh,
It was transparent though.
Catacomb bite. Google auto search suggested it. Oh, there we go.
That's not
Right, I'm going to bring it over. Brace yourselves for the terror of the catacomb bite! Yeah, that's
not quite as.
It's more kind of crapacomb bite, isn't it? Sorry.
Catacomb sucks, more like. Yeah.
No,
So
it has
anyway,
that.
there we. Yeah, no, it was miles better.
I just
Right.
realised the cat's behind me.
Okay. Are we ready to crack on once more, dear
I think we are.
adventurers?
We have lost some viewers. I'm assuming that's
Aw.
because they're just too scared.
I think so.
One likely, and I was waffling about nonsense forever. So let's crack on back into the dungeon.
Do we want a quick recap of the adventurer's code? Yes. Your
Very
quest is
quickly.
for truth and justice. You good is often defined as the right-hand path. Beware the weapons of your enemies and indeed any other weapons. Don't kill anybody. If there is an alternative, don't cheat. You can only have 2 objects. Take the pie.
Turn
That's
right.
And turn right. Yeah.
Yeah. I said that
Great.
one.
Yes, you did. Okay, right.
You
Let's
did,
get
yeah.
let's get cracking.
Cue theme tune.
Oh, theme tune.
Yeah.
Oh,
One second.
think-
One second.
I don't think
I don't know why I bother.
I know.
I keep
Oh.
losing it. I'm sorry. Here we go.
Headbang again.
Cue theme tune.
Cue. Theme.
I said.
Tune.
I'm getting
Theme
there.
tune. Don't do this without theme tune.
I'm getting there, Johnny. Don't yell at me. Put me under pressure.
At the face.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, I need to remember.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to our 4th attempt at the Castle of Confusion, which is proving a little too much for some of you. Right. You've got 3 adventures you can attempt. Slightly difficult, harder, and difficult, God help us.
I'm just going to quickly recap on the comments. I think. What have we got? So, level up the cat. Do the scorpion one again. Let's not dodge the scorpion this time round.
I'm feeling scorpion.
I think Scorpion.
Yeah, I'm
Let's go.
down with that.
Let's do it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah.
There is a cat in front of you. What do you do?
Pick her up and make her dance.
Make it dance.
I know, right?
Play some Team Fortress 2 while I listen in. Sorry, I don't do much of giving my opinion on puzzles. Sorry. Pie.
Barons.
The picture was too small. I couldn't see
We're
the
not back
eyes.
to the
I'm
pie
sorry.
again. Oh god, we are, right.
And Crystal Crow is back. Just to, as we join this adventure, as we go through the ultra difficult dungeon that we lasted literally 2 paragraphs on last time. So let's do that.
Yes.
Yes.
You are hurled into the next chamber and find yourself confronted with a horrific giant scorpion, which scuttles towards you, its lethal sting raised. There is only one exit from this chamber, an open portal roughly 10 meters away. What will you do, audience? What will you do? Dash or dodge? Dash or dodge? Dash or dodge?
Dodge,
What was
obviously.
the answer?
What did you do last time,
I can't
audience?
remember.
We.
This is awful. What did we do last time?
Do you hear this?
No, don't. No.
Death.
Wait. BK Price said don't dodge. Or someone said,
Wait. No, we need to dash.
Yeah,
we
do as
dodged
Claudio.
last time.
let's not dodge the scorpion.
Yeah,
this
no,
time
we
round.
need to
Yeah.
dash. We
Dash.
need to run away. That was awkward. Wow.
Yeah, a bit embarrassing. Right.
Wow. But up to you guys. But last time we.
It's not up to them.
Dodge.
It's not.
No,
Honestly, I'm
we're gonna-
revoking
we're gonna
control
dash,
because we
run
died
away.
last time we tried this.
Yeah, run away.
Yeah.
Run away.
Run away.
Run away.
Correct answer.
Yeah.
You charge through the portal. You have to lose a life thing
Ah.
incidentally, and find yourself at one end of a long, narrow corridor. At the far end, at least 100 metres away, there is an exit portal. Hanging above your head, there is a huge bomb with its fuse burning brightly. On the floor beside you, there is a bucket of water. Glancing at the fuse, you estimate that it has less than 10 seconds to burn.
And there's a 30-second lag on the live stream.
Sprint for the exit, or use the bucket of water.
Swim for the exit.
Sprint.
Sprint.
Sprint or splash.
You rubbish, you lot. You're in a room with a bloody bomb.
Are we waiting for the lag?
We can't do anything until they catch up. There's a 10-second fuse on the bomb, and there's a 30-second lag on the live stream.
Oh, in that case.
How many seconds will you be blown up by?
Boom!
Yeah, come on, you lot. Right, are we going to sprint or splash bomb? First, what would you do? We sprinted.
Sorry, how
In a
was the
hypothetical bomb-related situation.
Yeah. So it was 100 meters to the door.
10. 100.
Oh.
100.
100? That's miles away.
No, it's not really.
100 meters.
That's about 15 seconds of running.
Yeah. Oh.
If you Usain Bolt, no, hang on, he's like 9 seconds. Yeah, Usain Bolt can run 100 meters in 9 seconds.
You're not
Can
Usain
you
Bolt.
run? Can you run it in 10 seconds? No, it's a splash bomb situation for me, unless you think you can run with a helmet on.
Am I Usain Bolt?
It's the question you need to ask yourselves, guys.
What's the answer?
We just did sports sciences to work out the answer to a nightmare riddle.
No, I don't think that's what sports science is. It's not like
it is in the context of this.
Compare one athlete to a puzzle you're trying to work out. That's not what sports science is.
I'd like to think that this would be a question in a sports science exam.
I know.
I'd love to know that. Yeah.
If Usain Bolt had to run away from a bomb in less than 10 seconds, would he run away or splash it with water?
And what time does the train arrive at Euston Station? Yeah.
Yeah, if another train was coming towards him. What?
If you have just eaten a large pie.
Pie.
And let me just refresh the thing. I don't think I'm getting comments. Okay, here we go. Right.
It says at least 100 metres away as well, so it could be like,
it could be longer.
you know,
so I think
500 metres away. I don't know.
But haven't we tried to apply logic to this before?
We have. Yeah, it's unlogicable.
It is because we tried to dodge.
This is difficult.
Bucket.
This is difficult dungeon, you say.
Yeah, we've got bucket, exit, sprint.
You can
bucket, run.
Can I use some foul
water.
language?
Yeah, go for it.
You can bucket or fuck it.
There you go.
Those are your options. Just keep them.
Don't actually fuck it, that'd be awful.
That'd be really bad. You're gonna need to.
I'm trying to count how many are.
Sorry.
I'm guessing a vote for bucket is a vote for water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about. Yeah, Chris Crescent, 100 meters. You'll never make it.
I'm seeing a lot of buckets and water.
I think it's gonna be bucket.
Yeah, we're gonna bucket.
So these, yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Oh god, this just scares me now. You hurl the bucket of water at the bomb, and the fuse fizzles out.
Yes!
Now you can walk at your leisure to the exit.
And I certainly will. Here's how I'm going to walk right the way down to the bottom.
We've just lost all our viewers. No, not really. They didn't take it that literally.
Okay.
Welcome to a level 1 clue room. On an oak table in front of you, there are 3 objects and a nice ripe pineapple, which you eat.
Yes.
Life force status green.
Did it not drop to red last time? Sorry.
That's okay though, because food restores it back to green.
Oh, it doesn't just put it up 1 level?
No.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. Good.
Carry on.
That was a nice pie. Well, it wasn't a pie, but go on.
Pie.
No, it wasn't a pie. Frankly, I'm disappointed. Anyway,
Pineapple.
the other objects on the table are a large green gemstone, a large red gemstone, and a brass key. You can only take 2 objects. As you consider your choice, the walls crack, and the cracky features of Granitas, the war monster, thrust through the opening. I am Granitas of legend, he groans. Solve my riddle, or I feed on you. To save yourself, you must name the smallest magic performed on hands. Magic, intriguingly, has a capital M. What will you answer? Card tricks, wart charming, conjuring, or a cartwheel?
Card tricks.
Name the smallest magic performed on hands. Card tricks, wart charming, conjuring, or a cartwheel?
Jules just whispered cartwheel at me. Why?
It's magic.
Is it?
It's not very small though, is it?
It's on palmy hands.
What is cartwheel?
It's where you do. I'm not going to
As in
demonstrate.
cartwheel?
As in a cartwheel.
Why is that magic?
It's. I don't know. It's small.
Is it performed on hands? Sorry,
Yeah,
I
it
don't know the
is.
answer. I'm
It
just
genuinely is. Because you're doing a cartwheel on hands. My logic.
It's not, why is it small? Why is it smaller than a card trick?
I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Okay, throwing it out there.
I don't know. I don't know. That was just my wart charming. What's a wart charm?
Is that not where you...
Get rid of them?
get rid of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just. That's my thought. Anyway.
That's alright, just don't be far hurt. We were just critiquing your logic and trying to needle out the truth.
Wart charming's a bit kind of medieval, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit like humours and all that.
Yeah.
You've done capitals for all of them apart from wart charming. It
Well,
distresses me.
smallest because it's the start of the sentence. Magic because Jenny
Yes.
told me to.
Card. W little wart.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
There we go.
Thank you.
Smallest magic performed on hands. I don't even know what that means. I'm going to leave it up to these guys.
I don't. I know what I think it
I'm
is,
trying
but
Okay,
the
we've
audience
got
seems to be
people.
agreeing with me. Except
Okay.
for Niall Smith, who seems to think that you have a pedicure on your hands.
No.
Only if it's a really, really good pedicure.
Oh, really, really bad one.
Wart charming.
People,
is
people are
magic
going with
M on your hands.
Carol went with cartwheel as well. BK Price, wart charming. Niall Smith, pedicures. Crystal Crow on hands. Logic equals wart charming. Dearest Claudio, wart charming is a magic with a capital M, performed on hands.
Knowledge. Oh,
So
did
if
we
he
say
knows
the
it's,
anti-googling?
This time round, I don't think we did, but right at the beginning of this evening, we said.
This sounds like something he knows, though. Do you
It
not
does,
think?
yeah, it absolutely does, but it did
Yeah,
make me
no.
think people might not know. Not saying. Claudio
We're
did
not
this
casting
at all.
aspersions.
But yes, don't Google the answer and things like this because ruins
It
the
makes Treguard very angry.
fun. It does. We
And
can't
he will
enforce this in
tell
the slightest. You have to
you
enforce it within yourselves.
to
If you
leave.
care about truth and justice, as I do, as Julia does,
I do.
as Treguard does, then you won't Google. Thanks, kids.
But if he knows the answer, let's go.
I absolutely
Yeah,
agree.
no,
You
I
know the
trust
answer.
that. That was the
All
best
that
answer.
aside,
Awesome.
yeah, and it's majority vote as well. So
Yeah, tip.
what
Fair
charming.
Go for it.
Treguard says, "Ding! You are correct."
Don't listen to me ever. Wow.
Good.
That's when I was right. Cause
Truth accepted, groans Granitas reluctantly and slips away. As he goes, the voice of Treguard echoes round the chamber. Congratulations on surviving so far. Now you must learn the nature of your quest. It is not enough merely to survive the perils of the dungeon. You must also find and destroy the dread green eye, which has reappeared in the lowest level and is causing unmentionable evils.
God's sake, this thing again.
Make your choice of clue objects and leave by the only exit.
Oh!
Yes.
Because we've played the other ones and we know that the symbol on the soldier was green eye, and that led to
Lilith.
Yeah. So we got to go kill Lilith. Is that what happened?
That sounds...
Well, it doesn't say that.
It doesn't say that in certain words.
No.
But
No.
Symbol of the green eye. But I think, therefore I am, green gemstone and brass key is my thoughts, because if we're going to go and kill someone whose symbol is green eye, I reckon green
I think that's a fairly logical assertion. I mean, brass key served us really well last time.
Did.
And
you don't want to take 2 gemstones because
that would be mental.
Would be mental.
Guarantee we'll get to a puzzle where you've got to put 2 gemstones into his face.
I guarantee it. Yeah.
So maybe that.
That is the question.
That's
so
the question.
Give us the answer. It's down to you.
Crystal Crow. Oh, it says so. Green gem and key. Then and there's no end to that sentence. Just in case it's not clear, green gem, red gem, brass key are the options. Unless that's just Crystal Crow saying take the green gem and key. Carol says green gem and key. Anyone else? What do we think?
Anyone else? Any other options? Any other suggestions?
2 more people saying green gem and key. This is a bit of a difficult one, isn't it?
It is tricky.
It is tricky.
Usually it's hard to know which to
discard.
Yeah, sorry, I know what I mean in my own head.
Good. Do you want to try and explain to the people?
I can't be bothered. No.
Oh, good. That's a sign of a good program.
There was logic there, but it's not worth it.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
I'm not sure I do anymore.
Good.
Okay. Most people are going green gem and key. That's what people do. Are you okay with that?
Right.
Yeah. No, that's what I said. So yeah.
Adjust your list accordingly.
I'm happy with
green
those
gem
options.
and key. This keyboard's awful.
That's what you get for buying basic.
Okay, you pass through the darkness of the portal into the next chamber, so that loses you a life force status.
Down to amber, yeah, and because I'm fancy.
This is a fine square room with alternate red and white flagstones laid out like a checkerboard. There are 2 possible exits, one straight ahead and the other diagonally to your left.
Oh.
In the centre of the floor squats Folly the Jester. "Hail to you, bold adventurer," he cries, but on examining you closely turns his nose up in disgust. "Did nobody ever teach you how to dress?" he sneers. "It's clear to me you've not a clue, for green and blue will never do." Folly jabs a finger at you. "Green cannot live with blue, you know. The effect is simply deathly. Now," he adds, "I suppose you want to know which door to use. It's quite simple, really. If you want to meet a brute, simply take the castle route. If a bishop you would be, take his steps for passage free. Which exit will you choose? Straight ahead or diagonally left?"
If you want to meet a bishop, you go to church. What?
"If you want to meet a brute, simply take the castle route. If a bishop you would be, take his steps for passage free."
What way does a bishop take in chess? Is basically the question.
Oh,
So-
of course it is. It's a checkered.
Why am I
Yeah.
better than this?
I have
and I've
no
drunk
idea, and you're
2
hammered.
bottles of wine.
Yeah, I don't know. Of course it is.
Why? Blimey. So, sorry, what were the options of what options we could take? Oh my
Straight
God.
ahead or diagonally left?
Right, so which option does a bishop take on a chessboard? Straight ahead or diagonally
Diagonal.
left?
Oh, bishops always moving diagonals.
Well,
If you want to meet a brute, castle, it also goes
so
straight.
castles go straight, bishops take left. That wasn't helpful. Left. So, the answer's up to you, but we've just answered the question
So-
for you.
Yeah, basically, do you want to go straight ahead and meet a brute?
Or take a left and meet the bishop.
Does it say meet a bishop?
No, it's just the bishop's route, so that's left.
You're just making this up now.
No, it's just to avoid the brute, we're taking a left. But up to you, if that's what you want to do. But I totally logicked that out for you again.
And I will point out, they have been saying that since we've been sitting here going, so yeah,
that's fine.
They did get there first. Awesome. Sorry for not glancing over at the chat room.
Diagonally left it is.
Yeah.
The portal takes you into a dark, narrow corridor. It's getting late. So that's a loser life force thing. That's a loser life force thing anyway for laughing at me. Surprise, surprise, it's empty. Apart from a hamburger that sits on a ledge to your right. Yes, there's even junk food in the dungeon. You eat the hamburger, which means life force status green.
Excellent.
Golly for
now
that.
goes 74.
Golly for that, indeed.
Yay! Life force green.
Can we delete that?
The sorceress Lilith, dressed in blue, lounges elegantly against a rock on the far side of this huge cave.
Here she goes.
A deep, deep chasm prevents you reaching her. You'd better have something with you to bribe her to create the magic causeway, which will allow you to cross over. If you offer her a key, then you need to go a particular route. You could offer a red gem, or you could offer her a green gem. You don't have a red gem, do you? Because you didn't take it.
We've got
so you can either offer her the key, or you can offer her a green gem.
What do you reckon's most helpful?
That's tricky. I think the green gem, because the key is going to come in useful in another situation.
That was
the
my
green
thoughts.
gem. But it also makes me think that either the red or the green gem is going to lead in death.
What colour
and
was
we
she
don't
wearing?
know which. Well, she's green.
No, she was wearing a blue dress.
Yeah,
and
she's dressed
it
in blue.
said, blue and green should never be seen.
You are a genius.
I know I am. I know.
It didn't say blue and green should never be seen.
No, it did.
Said,
No.
it didn't write
It did.
No, it was...
No, it did.
Okay, I thought the word... Okay,
No,
all
it was
right.
blue and
I
green.
just thought the wording was different. But,
well, it was something like, but that's the right.
No,
blue and
okay,
green
fine.
should never be seen.
But yes, that is very, very true.
So anyway, down to you guys. that's all.
Do you trust the fashion advice dispensing jester, or do you give away our
Brass.
gemstone? Yeah.
Well,
What do you do? That was like a false dichotomy or something. Do you want to give her the gemstone or the brass key? Is the question.
What are they saying?
They're saying
Checkered seek.
follow the path of the bishop. Oh yeah, sorry, no, where? Old comments. Sorry, this isn't refreshing as quickly as it should be.
I've got. Oh no, blue.
Yeah.
I'm
green, blue,
watching
no,
you.
use the key. Give
We're
the
going
gem.
to die. The key. I am gonna be so happy. Pretty much, Claudio. And if I was correct.
That's really cryptic.
Yeah, but I think most people are.
Crystal
Agree
Crow
with
says,
you.
remember what the jester said? Green and blue never go.
Yeah. So.
Key.
And
everybody else is now saying, death, death, death.
Yeah.
So is that then give her the key?
I think the unanimous vote here is give her the key, but it doesn't matter because we're still dead. So,
Right. Fair enough.
be optimistic,
Why?
guys. Be
Why
optimistic.
do you
I don't
think
like
we're
all this
still dead?
pessimism.
You sure?
Oh.
What if she likes green things?
No, she doesn't. With blue.
But she's got she's her symbols, the green eye.
And I'm sorry, I'm just thinking, what the... I'm just wondering what the bloody hell she's going to do with a key.
Exactly,
She
yeah.
probably owns the dungeon system.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, thanks for that, I couldn't get out.
She's always there.
I can get in my hand in the room now.
To be fair, she is always there.
She
Maybe
might
she
be
got you out.
trapped. Maybe she wants to go out. Are we making a mistake? Am I leading
dying
people
in the background.
Am I leading people to folly with my logic?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh gosh.
It's entirely up to you.
Oh my gosh.
I've no idea. Everybody in my comment stream is just going, "You're going to die."
Oh no! Why are they saying that?
Because you always do.
Yeah, we do.
Should have taken a table.
Brilliant.
Well, maybe the jester's crazy.
Oh yeah.
He's a jester.
He's a jester.
Go back to the chess room and fight the brute. Unfortunately, BK, that is not an option.
Can we get right? Let's go. Oh gosh.
No one's advancing anything more than just saying we're going to die. So, key it is. I think we're all in agreement. Hang on. The key is going to make her mad, and if she hates green and blue together, she's going to kill us anyway.
I fear that's probably.
But then, so the answer is what? I mean,
what?
What? She is green. Yes.
No.
Doesn't want us to die. Yes.
I think we're
the
gonna have to give
chatter's
her the
just
key.
stressing me out.
Right. We're gonna have to give her the key because green. They said green and blue.
Cameron's just yelling death as well. Oh, we need an answer.
I think it's gonna be death either way. So my logic, which has proved us okay in the past, I'm gonna say, is that green and blue, they did not like it. There were hints towards that fact. So
that's certain death, isn't it? We don't know about the key.
She might want to get out. She might have a padlock that she needs to get open. She might have a chastity belt which she needs to release herself from.
Yeah,
we don't know.
Yeah. Carol has just said we all said key earlier before the death comments started going crazy. So key it is.
Key.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Are you?
Yes. Yeah. No, we're gonna go for key. Don't say that.
No, come on.
You locked yourselves right in that one, team.
Without the means to bribe Lilith, you can proceed no further. Your adventure ends here.
I'm sorry, guys.
I'm so sorry, but we were dead anyway, as you've all been quite keen to point out.
At least you all got one thing right.
We were gonna die?
Yeah.
Was it death either option?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we can safely say yes.
Oh. Death to Zeke?
Oh, Tobias' turn.
Wow. That was a
good game.
Have you got
Good
a yellow
game.
key?
Good game indeed.
We don't have a yellow key.
Have you got a yellow key? Do green and blue make yellow?
No.
I think Russell was fading in and out of that game. The details are hazy. Yeah.
Oh.
There we go. We're dead
That
again.
was hard though. That was a hard level.
We actually progressed quite far
I'm
through
quite
the
impressed.
hardest dungeons. So I think
logic.
Yeah. So I think we should be proud of ourselves, and also I think we have thoroughly explored this book to death.
Well, except
4
you didn't
times
get beyond
over.
level 2.
Well, we didn't, but I'm
No,
sure
we
as hell not going through any of those dungeons again. They were like pulling teeth.
But that's okay, because for next time we've got the Fortress of Assassins!
The Fortress of Assassins! Can I get the book art up for that?
Oh, quick.
Possibly you can.
Let's see what we're going to be taking on next time round. What do you know about the next book, Jenny?
I know that the next book actually involves using a dice.
Ooh.
Okay,
Not
well,
in a complicated, scary way, but it does.
really? Because I find dice inherently terrifying anyway.
Yeah, it does. And you know the reason why I think that is? It's because I'm fairly certain that the opening to either Series 3 or Series 4 of this show was that you had to roll a dice and it became a big room. So I'm assuming that's why they put it in.
Ah, okay.
We'll also be back to only be able to eat on asterisks.
Okay, good. Yeah, if you didn't see the last episode of this, we could only eat when we had an asterisk, and that would raise our life force by 1. But then again, we didn't also lose a life force whenever we walk through a door, so...
That's true, and we will not be having that next time, and you can have loads of spells and items So
No, I don't
next time will be food.
The second book was
Meat
easy.
pie! Yeah, no, the second book in the series was easier. This was the first book in the series. I don't know why we're doing it in this order.
Prequel.
It's the prequel, yeah. So yeah, that's what we're going to be playing next time.
I want to say a big thank you to everybody who's watched
Oh,
this.
thank you
Absolutely.
so much.
Without you,
Absolutely.
what's the point?
It's just three very sad.
Because I was talking to myself.
Yeah,
but,
it's
you know.
just three very sad 80s
And one very
children
drunk.
just sitting in a room talking to each other, and there's nothing sadder than that. So thank you for making this worthwhile. I hope you had a good time, because we certainly did. It was excellent.
So the second episode will be going up. So if you have any desire to watch it immediately again because you like that, then
I
yeah.
might. Yeah. Yes, so it'll be on YouTube as well as other episodes. Basically, all you need to do is check out the description box below, whether you're watching it now or whether you're watching it in the future and you didn't make it for this live stream. Yeah, do that. And all the links you need to support the show and to follow the three of us will be there. Also, you might want to do that anyway. You don't have to, but you might want to, because that's the only way you're going to find out when the next live one will be. So if you want to take part and join in the comments like all these chaps, then yeah, follow us on whatever channels you want to. So
I'm also going to say that it won't just be Knightmare. We will be doing other choose your own adventure style books. It's just that we have to do all the Knightmare ones because we just really like it.
we just love it. We certainly do.
Spoilers.
Where would we be, after all, without this theme tune?
This theme tune.
Why is it every time I come up with a really good tune?
Got it! Oh no! There we go.
Wow.
Thank you so much for watching. God, I've just got a head rush again from doing that. I can't talk properly.
Wow.
Tobias, I had a wonderful time for being here. First time watching your channel. Oh, thanks, Tobias, for dropping in.
Hi.
Really, really appreciate it. And all hail the gin, Tobias says. Guys, more than supporting us, what you need to do is support your nearest Tobias Henriksson gin brewery. Forget about us. Go follow him on Twitter.
I don't even like gin.
I love it, especially a lovely, refreshing glass of Tobias Henriksson. Lots of people agreeing on the logistics of Knightmare. We should have just reset, to be fair. What's that in relation to?
Reset? Is that another word for cheat?
Yeah, I don't think Russell's aware of your policies on taking a step
Russell?
back.
Not
It
my
was
policies.
Russell, yeah.
That's the rules of Traegard's Knightmare Dungeon.
We still need a table.
Absolutely. Must stuck on rum and pies for the next one. Absolutely. We need some pies, damn it! There was a lack of pies in the last couple of runs through the dungeon.
Oh, but as people were pointing out, there was a pineapple.
The pineapple. Perfect ending. What with the headbanging? Absolutely. Every
Always.
YouTube video should end in headbanging.
Always.
Great segue. I had a wonderful time. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So that's
Oh,
it.
cool.
Yeah. Once again, thanks, guys, and
Thank
we will
you.
see you on the flip flop. Check out the links below for more of this if you're watching in the future, and all the rest of it. Have a good weekend, everyone, and we'll catch you on the flip flop. Bye bye.
Bye!